the most destructive forces across the globe.
This is ridiculous, isn't it?
I'm Gethin Jones, and each week I'll be joining British fanatics who are obsessed with natural phenomena.
I think it's coming. It's coming.
I intend to get as close as humanly possible to Mother Nature's deadliest weather, without killing myself.
Oh my goodness.
This week I take on one of nature's most deadly phenomena, lightning. One of the most destructive weapons in Mother Nature's arsenal, lightning is a ruthless killer. I'm going to America, where each year lightning kills nearly 100 people.
It brightens up the whole sky.
Joining me is a British danger hunter with a serious obsession.
And here it comes.
Man, one.
Gethin, slow down, there's policemen behind you.
En route, we'll meet a bunch of fanatical storm chasers.
This is cool!
These guys risk their lives to get close to this natural, lethal wonder.
You need to watch it. That was an enormous strike that just came down.
We've got two storms on the go, one over there and one over there, and we're right in between, and we've got lightning both sides.
I just hope I can make it through.
Oh, here it comes now.
Moving thousands of times faster than a speeding bullet, lightning is one of the world's most deadly natural killers. A single strike can generate up to 1 billion volts of electricity and reach temperatures of 30,000 degrees Celsius. That's 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. So when storm clouds start to gather, the best thing to do is take cover. My quest starts in Arizona, US.
The fascination coming out here is that there's so much more energy. That's angry.
Over the last decade, Paul has hunted down 21 tornadoes,
Anything can happen. If I say it's going to get too close, we get in the car straight away.
which has led to a number of close calls with lightning.
No, there's lightning, just deadly lightning over there. This storm is evil. You just don't know what you're going to get.
I'm heading to a warehouse in Bristol to find out a little bit more about lightning and particularly how powerful it can be and how dangerous it can be.
Lightning experts Jamie Frith and Nick Field are going to show me what I'll come up against on my journey.
There's a bloke up there with lightning coming out the top of his head and out of his hand. He is the lightning man. It's like a freak show.
When I'm out in Arizona, if I was to see lightning, how far away could I be, or how far can a person be away from it before it can strike you?
Lightning strikes can be several thousand meters in length.
If he wasn't protected, the electricity surging through Jamie's body.
Can it just sort of vaporize you? Can it just melt your body, or is that just kind of a myth?
Not really. Most people who are killed by lightning strikes are actually killed by cardiac arrest.
I want to know how destructive lightning can be. Nick puts a melon to the test.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my actual days! The melon has been vaporized. Where's it gone? You don't even see it explode, it's that quick. If something like that hit you, you wouldn't stand much of a chance, would you?
It's my turn to get as close as possible to lightning. Nick has assured me that the Faraday cage will conduct the electricity and keep me safe.
It's like being back on the set of Doctor Who.
Bolts of lightning will be fired straight at my face, with only the cage to protect me.
You get in, it's the cage. That's my training done. It's been mummified. Can I take this to Arizona with me?
You ready, Gethin?
No. The lightning's coming straight from my face. They say it's going to be okay. I believe them.
As the static builds, it feels like the bolt is hitting me right between the eyes.
shouldn't be able to look at lightning like that. It's pretty nerve-wracking when it strikes directly towards your face.
It's like being zapped by a UFO. Would you advise me taking a mesh coat?
I'd advise you not going at all.
Keep it in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Keep it under controlled circumstances?
Yeah.
Really? Is it proper dangerous?
It's lightning.
Being so close to such devastating power was unnerving, but this was a controlled environment. It would be a far different experience in a... Phoenix, Arizona, location for deadly lightning. Ooh, it's pretty toasty out here. They said it was about 40 degrees as we landed. Ooh, that's hot. In this part of the world, lightning can rain down in awesome displays. I want to get as close as I can to these deadly storms. I've travelled to Arizona in the USA to get as close as I can to lightning. Arizona's monsoon season produces some of the most ferocious storms on the planet. Already I've come face to face with the raw power of electricity and witnessed the destruction a lightning bolt can produce.
Oh my actual days.
But now I'm ready for the real thing. Local chaser Alan Benoit will be my guide. He's been obsessed with lightning for the last 25 years.
In July, you get incredibly heavy, violent storms. Very cold air rolls off the mountains, comes in and hits that hot desert floor air. It's basically a cosmic bouillabaisse, and it can be violent.
I'm also meeting British enthusiast Paul Sherman. He's seen countless electrical storms, but none as destructive and violent as these.
For me, to actually see the immense power of these storms over here is just the most amazing thing in the world.
Paul arrived the night before. I met up with legendary lightning photographer Susan Strom. Susan is known as the Lightning Lady and spends her life hunting for the best opportunities to photograph storms.
Looking forward to this.
Chasing lightning is dangerous because it will do what it wants, and it's totally unpredictable. It will light up like a Christmas tree sometimes. Oh, CG! CG.
We could be sitting here in blue skies with a storm 15 miles away and you could get struck by lightning. It's that dangerous.
There's something out there. Oh, don't do anything when my camera's closed. You watch it and you finally catch up to it. And then it decides it wants to change the rules on you. Well, we chased it into the deserts and we could chase it until 4 o'clock in the morning. There is no such thing as instant gratification with monsoon.
Paul had got his first taste of an Arizona chase, but he was hoping for much more to come. Day one of my trip, and I'm up early to meet Paul to find out how much activity is in the area.
And here he is, the man himself. Hi, Paul. Morning. How you doing?
Not too bad. Yeah.
Already, Paul has found some storms developing 3 hours away.
Just down here, these are tops that are going up, so they're developing storms. Anything over 25 should be trying to organise itself into a thunderstorm.
These will grow until they start spitting out lightning by lunchtime.
It certainly doesn't feel like storm weather here. It's about 40 degrees Celsius. It's piping hot. Not a cloud in the sky.
And immediately, we're off on our first chase. Arizona is unique. The punishing heat helps create giant lightning forks and other rare weather phenomena. Haboobs or dust storms can cause chaos.
Look at this, look!
I knew I was going into one of Mother Nature's most destructive environments.
There was a guy that got struck in Florida, and he's on the coastline and he's looking at a storm out to sea. A piece of lightning came out the side of the storm, travelled 15 miles and hit him in the chest. And they called it a blue sky strike because above him was a perfect summer's day, blue sky.
An hour into our journey, we get our first visible sign of storm.
Here's the first storm of the day, 27.6 miles. Watch the loop, nothing, bang. So it's 10 minutes, it's gone virtually severe. All big things start from small beginnings, and there's the beginnings of something up there.
Sometimes nicknamed thunderheads, cumulus clouds are full of water and ice particles. The particles' movement generates electrical charge, which grows and produces lightning. We just have to get to the clouds as they reach their highest point. Alan knows only too well how unpredictable electrical storms can be.
In the last week, 2 people in Flagstaff got hit, and an 8-year-old boy in Tucson was killed as he was walking off the field. He was struck and unfortunately killed.
With no way of ensuring our safety, I realised that we're going to get close to something that could strike us without warning.
This little storm here now, in 15 minutes, has gone from nothing. Now, the only colour after red on this is purple, which is the highest reflectivity. So this little baby here is now starting to rank up.
7,000 feet above sea level, Flagstaff is the highest. We stopped to meet a group of weather fanatics also chasing lightning.
Hey Roger, Gethin.
Hello, Gethin.
Nice to meet you. I heard you're the legend of lightning in these parts.
That's the legend of lightning.
The legend of lightning.
Run! Hurry! Hurry! We're not gonna get across the road if we don't. Got to send right for that town.
American Roger Hill is the godfather of weather chasing.
Gotta be close. Gotta be close.
He spent 20 years chasing storms.
What is it about lightning that you love? Why do you chase the lightning?
Oh, just the beauty of a lightning bolt. The storms that you get up here in Arizona, a lot of forecasters call them pop and drop. They just pop up
Pop
real
and
quick,
drop.
drop their lightning, and they dissipate. You got to remember, lightning is the #1 killer, and you got to give lightning the respect that it deserves.
Better get right now, guys.
Suddenly, we're on the move again.
We do have lightning out of those cells up there.
There's about 2 per minute up there in the northern direction.
There is lightning there, but we have to leave now. So this is the start, first bit of rain. The GPS has done its job, satellite's done its job, Paul's done its job. The heavens open.
The chasers suddenly turn off road.
Just a little bit concerned at how far this road is going to take him at this point.
This is walkie-talkie. Get to Nick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're not sure this is a good idea, mate, because one of the trucks is not 4x4. The mud's getting heavier and heavier.
See the mud that's coming up in here? Yeah. When this gets wet, this will suck it in completely dry.
Flash flooding is a regular and deadly occurrence during the monsoon season. A rapid downpour can be devastating, sweeping everything away in a sudden onslaught, something Alan is keen to avoid. The chasers have stopped just a mile or so away. I was going to get my first taste of Arizona's notorious lightning.
I met up with some other storm chasers. I'm just worried that they might be just coming to look at formations, cloud formations, and we're going to miss out on the lightning, which should be a real bummer. Let's have a chat with Rog. Hey, Rog.
Hey.
You got a smile on your face. What's the plan?
Well, you have a developing thunderstorm right here. Hopefully, it'll start producing lightning here soon.
It's coming straight towards us. So hopefully, some lightning will appear. It's quite exciting, isn't it? No lightning. Hey?
Yeah, but if you stand there and say there's going to be storms, there won't be any
Oh,
storms.
right.
So you've got to say that there aren't, and
That's
then
what you're trying to play
it's
with.
a bonus when you get storm.
One of the chasers is British enthusiast Alistair Chapman.
Well, I'm standing here in Iowa and I have a tornado right behind me here. This is what I come here for. This is cool.
As well as hunting tornadoes and hurricanes, he's been to the States many times before to see lightning. He's also managed to chase a haboob. Arizona is one of the few places where these incredible dust storms form.
The wind, which is coming from behind me at the moment, is coming up over the mountains, which are over here. And as the air gets forced up over the mountains, it creates clouds. And as soon as it starts to rain with these storms, you get a brief period where you get a window of opportunity where you get some lightning, which is what's happening right now.
I kind of feel I want to go close to this now. I wouldn't mind just getting in the middle of it. It looks pretty intense and dangerous from here, and it's obviously going to get bigger, louder, brighter as it comes towards us. Even Roger's excited.
I could do this till I die. I get excited about severe weather. Just watching the power. I mean, it's just an amazing amount of power. You just never get tired of it.
This is exciting now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's pretty.
It's getting louder.
It's awesome from here. So when that gets closer.
And like storm chasing, lightning is a waiting game, and we'd struck gold.
Yeah! There we go.
Hey! See that? White lightning.
Huge forks were pounding the fields just 3 miles in front of us.
Yeah!
Beautiful fourth lightning strike.
Oh yeah. It was again. It's good, isn't it?
Oh, and there, big one there. Wait for the bang. That was a close one. 2 cameras now.
It's getting exciting now. Oh, it's back of my head. Hang on,
Time to turn the camera around.
Suddenly, we hear a
okay,
crack
good.
behind
We've
us.
got 2 storms on the go, one over there and one over there, and we're right in between, and we've got lightning both sides. So any minute now, we'll probably get one right here in the middle. That'd be cool.
One over there, one over there. We might die! I think they're slightly mad.
Was that a flash or was that lightning?
There's a flash, camera flash.
The storm behind us sends out a bolt, just missing us by meters.
Hang on,
Time to turn the camera around.
What? Okay, good.
Hey, Alistair, we're gonna move. You can stay here if you want to. We're gonna head down the road about 2 or 3 miles just to get a little farther away from the core.
If you like to get into the vehicles, we're going to head on.
This thing opens up on top of us. We're getting a big lightning threat right here.
We're in the worst possible situation, surrounded by electrical storms. Every second in the open could mean a direct hit.
Just went from nothing to kind of severe there.
Safely away from the center of the storm, we try again.
That's just rain. It's heavy rain. And in that, it's going to be big lightning.
You see the dark flat base right up here. That's a new updraft that's just gone up. And you can see the streaks getting thicker and thicker. As this base continues to grow, that should continue to intensify, and you should start getting more and more lightning out of it.
Where's the lightning in?
It should be. It will. This one actually is collapsing to our east. I'm surprised.
It's just frustrating, isn't it?
As we get back down the hill, Roger drops a bombshell.
You need to go to Florida like now, really. Get out of Arizona, out of the hot, dry air. Thanks to Hurricane Dolly, this is why this is doing what it's doing now. But Florida is totally unaffected, and July is the month in Florida for lightning and pulse storms. July is normally a good month up here for lightning and pulse storms, but Hurricane.
This is the end of our Arizona lightning. The conditions have gone against us, but we do have a backup plan.
Which is?
We're all going to hop on a flight to Florida.
Yeah, Florida!
Just 12 hours later, and we're flying to the east coast of America.
It is the perfect sky. This is what we'll be looking for when we actually landed. There's a towering cumulus. Some of these clouds are up to about 30,000 feet. Now that storm we saw yesterday only got up to about 28,000, so these are already bigger.
Yeah. When a pilot announces that there are thunderstorms at a destination, usually most people like moan, especially someone like Friday. Me and Paul, total opposite. We're like, yes, thunderstorms, yes, put the seatbelts on. It's looking good.
A completely different climate to the Arizona monsoon, the Sunshine State takes over 1 million strikes a year. As a result, more people are killed by lightning than all other weather phenomena combined. As soon as we land, the Florida sky already looks angry.
57 dBz is very, very strong, so it's a severe storm. It's moving away from us actually at 17 miles an hour.
What are we going to do?
So we're going to go after it.
Let's go and chase it then.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
We need to go fast.
20 minutes after leaving the airport, I'm already on a chase. These are pulse storms, which emit violent lightning for a few minutes and then disappear instantly.
It's updated again and it's grown even bigger. It's almost gone 5-6 times the size, and there was only a couple of lightning strikes, and now we've got 20, 30, 40 lightning strikes on it. You're going to love this.
Come on then, let's get it. Nick, stop driving like your mum and get a wriggle on.
We are 2.9 miles away from the most lightning-prone road in the world, and it takes the most lightning strikes, tens of thousands a day. And we're now starting to get rain.
Yes! Rain!
Look at this now. The lightning has doubled again.
We're getting into proper storm territory now.
This is bad weather.
This is bad weather. Visibility's got worse. Torrential rain, roads are flooding.
We punch right through the core of the storm in hope of witnessing the lightning at the other side.
Yeah, we're almost in the heart of it, aren't we?
Yeah, and again, and again.
You are approaching a strong storm. Please exercise caution.
And it also talks to you. This is absolutely fantastic. Oh, that was a nice flash. Yeah.
A mile from the storm, we decide to stop the car.
That's what it's all about.
Did you see that? Oh my goodness.
And it's going to be a loud one.
Oh.
The biggest bolt yet, about 7,000 feet high.
That's close. It's dropped about 20 degrees as well.
This could be our most spectacular storm so far.
Oh! It's massive, isn't it? It brightens up the whole sky.
This is a very severe storm.
Scary.
With the lightning really starting to fire, I know that every second out in the open could be lethal. I'm in America, hunting the world's biggest and most fearsome lightning. Having left Arizona and dodged a lightning bolt teeth, it's the biggest concentration of electrical storms in the country. The bolts strike randomly, and this year, already 24 people have been killed.
This is a very severe storm.
It's like ghost town as well, isn't it, here? There's absolutely no one about. It's really quiet, obvious, because this is a deadly storm we're looking at. Yeah.
Not even my fellow chaser, Paul, can guarantee our safety.
We could be sitting here in blue skies with a storm 15 miles away and you could get struck by lightning. It's that dangerous.
Having just witnessed my biggest strike, the next one could hit anywhere.
That's angry.
That went right through me. Oh, right through me. Oh, is that coming towards us now then? Probably should be close. We shouldn't be this close to sort of metal fences and water everywhere. But why are some really streaky and why does some just light up the sky? What's the difference between those?
What we're getting, what you get at night time is what we call anvil crawlers and spider lightning. Now, the anvil of this storm is right above our head. Okay? So when it gets dark, you'll notice that the lightning will just crawl across the sky.
Oh!
Okay? So some of them are cloud-to-ground lightning, and some of them you'll see little zits appearing in the sky.
That went right across. It was
so they're
horizontal.
That's the spider lightning. And this one's going to be really good for nighttime lightning for us as well.
Paul is keen for us to move down the road and let the storm roll over us. He wants to get closer, and for some reason, so do I.
Oh, awesome. It's the most powerful and the most consistent lightning I've seen ever. But what would be good? I suppose it's like, you think, what can I do next? So the next step is being in the middle of it, and that's hopefully what we're going to do tonight.
We've got another big storm coming up from, and if my calculations are right, it should go right over the top of us. It's actually the biggest one that we've seen since we got here.
Yeah. When you get out of the car, you have a sudden realization that you could get hit by it. That's frightening.
Oh! Some of them really make you jump. Some of them make you shout like an American, and others just really good to watch.
You notice where the storm is tracking? What's this road? It's the lightning capital. It's right over the top of it.
It's kicking off in front of me now.
It's absolutely amazing.
Mate, over there, it's unbelievable.
We have got a west. We want to take it.
Talk to me. What's that mean? Danger?
We decide to position ourselves directly in front of the oncoming storm and wait for our first bolt.
Just be aware that if we say get in the car quick, get in the car quick. We're seeing now a severe storm. The storms we saw before didn't get to severe levels. which means these are going to be at least 5 to 10 times more strong than what we've seen. If you get sideswiped by lightning, you're looking at burns, and also if a lightning bolt strikes close and then you get out of the car and touch something, you can actually get electric shock. So if we say get in the car, get in the car. Got about 5-10 minutes, it's going to be right over the top of us. Maybe not even that long.
This is, according to Paul, the worst storm we've seen since we arrived in America. As it gets closer, I'm sure it'll make itself known that it is one of the deadliest things in the world.
Right, remember, if I say it's going to get too close, we get in the car straight away, OK? We've got storms coming southwest to northeast. We're going to hope that it comes right over the top of us here.
Quiet before the storm. Oh, here it comes now.
Our cars will be the only safe shelter from the lightning.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm not planning on going too far away.
And again.
Oh, gee. It's happening all the time, that though, isn't it?
Yes.
As the storm grows in strength, I don't know where to turn or where it will strike next. The lightning continues to fire. In an electrical storm, the car can be the safest place. The vehicle's metal shell conducts electricity into the ground, keeping us unharmed as long as no one touches the metal chassis. Paul had come perilously close to being struck last year. Lightning hit electrical cables directly overhead.
That is the closest ever.
If he hadn't taken shelter in his car, the outcome could have been much worse. After a brief flurry of bolts, the storm is over.
If you watch the first radar, grab at this. That's the first big storm, OK?
Yeah.
That second storm, where the wet ground is, because it's so moist, it goes straight up and creates a new storm. It was big, and now it's just dying off at the moment because it's had its pulse up and it's pulsing down. Tomorrow, we'll have 8 hours of this.
Yeah.
They'll be pulsing up, and we can put ourselves right north of the storm,
Yeah.
let it go right over the top of us.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. We're going to sit in one.
With my first day of Florida lightning finished, I was now determined to see how close I could get to a deadly strike. The next morning, we're up early, and Paul's already pacing up.
Today is looking like a really good day. We've got a really good chance of some coastal storms, so there should be some really good locations. Storms should be coming in all day for the next 7 or 8 hours. We're really going to need to leave really soon because we've got a really nice storm which is heading straight north at us.
British chasers Alistair Chapman and Mark Humpage are also in Florida hunting violent lightning. I met them in Arizona, and I'm keen to see where they plan to chase today.
It's Gethin. Very good. Where are you?
Alistair is staying in Tampa on Florida's west coast, but we decided to keep moving away from them and follow the nearest storm to the north. I hope the decision not to follow Alistair won't cost us. Paul is determined that the storms we will check the most powerful.
You see the visibility's disappeared. It's gone. There is going to be severe rainfall in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
There you go. Because this red bit's over us now, so we need to...
Well, look at that, guys.
This is extreme. So
that's the idea, isn't it?
The rain is torrential, and just getting to the right place to see lightning is going to be difficult.
The rain just gets worse and worse, and then next thing you know, thunder and lightning.
Nice! Flooding within maybe 10 minutes. Torrential. Tropical storm.
roads are flooding. It's the moisture content in the air. There was a little bit of sun this morning. All of that rain from last night has gone back up in the air, and back it comes back down again. It's a cycle. It's quite heavy, though, isn't it?
It's proper heavy, yeah. It's thick.
The The rain continues, but we move on in the hope of finding a storm that'll produce lightning. But the conditions are getting worse. Even though we're in a storm with lightning, we can't see the forks.
Well, it feels like we're in the middle of a storm.
Yeah, we've got a developing storm overhead, so intense rainfall, serious flooding.
The GPS reads multiple lightning strikes, but we're blind to the deadly bolts.
It's actually a developing storm just below us.
Good opportunity to stop?
Very
Okay,
good
stop then.
opportunity. Wherever you can find a nice spot, stop, because it's now starting to flash as well.
Holding our nerve and desperate to catch a glimpse of the action, Paul and I decide to leave the safety of the car.
Check this out! This is rain.
This is more like it. Just see a flash of lightning. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's coming straight at us. There's going to be a few more bolts. You all right staying out? Yeah?
I'm absolutely soaking wet. We're waiting for the lightning to come to us now. We've heard the thunder, so it means it's on its way. Until it comes right up close to me, I won't believe it with my own eyes because we've been so close so many times.
The heaviest rain I've ever witnessed, but no visible strikes. The rain is so severe, even our cameras are taking a beating.
Here we go.
Alice has stayed on Florida's west coast and is having much better luck.
Wow. 10 minutes ago, I was standing here really being miserable because I couldn't see the lightning in the storm. Then the rain curtains, they moved apart, revealed the storm, an incredible structure with a shelf cloud and everything else. And then the lightning bolts started coming down from the sky. Brilliant storm. This is what storm chasing's all about.
It was another story our end. I was getting fed up with chasing.
We've relocated to the coast because we've got developing storm, which is about 20 miles out. So we're going to try and let it come over us. We can look.
So we're not
out.
going to chase, we're going to wait.
We're going to wait on this one, yeah.
We're not chasing anymore, we're waiting. Playing a waiting game on the beach. We've got about 20 minutes?
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
20 minutes before the biggest storm we've come up against comes towards us. Excuse me, sir, you here for the storms? Have you come to see the lightning storms? On its way.
I've seen enough storms.
Yeah, this is, we're doing a little bit of a different type of storm now. We've relocated to the Gulf of Mexico coast. On the radar, it's showing a few storms out to sea, which you can see. You're going to hear a different type of thunder. Now, because the surface is totally flat, it'll sound like discharges, gun discharges, in like the Navy.
Like the shotgun?
Yeah, because it's got no high terrain to travel over. We've actually got storms to our south as well. So we're being enveloped by storms here. You hear that? It's almost like someone's fired a gun or a cannon in the distance, and it just rumbles across the sea.
That lasted for ages.
Yeah. And that's probably around about 15 to 20 miles away.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
It's phenomenal, isn't it? That is,
it's amazing.
that is.
I think if the storm gets very, very close, it's gonna, when I say run, we'll have to run.
Okay, back to the car.
Yeah, because, we've got a very clear view here from the lightning. Nothing's obstructing our view. So if we start getting lightning bolts coming very close...
Yeah, we'll know when.
You're fit enough. I mean...
Don't know about that. Let's keep the car close.
Yeah.
Let's not test the fitness.
No.
Paul is convinced that there's a huge electrical storm imminent, but the locals aren't so sure.
Afternoon, gents. How you doing? Everyone's just left.
Yeah.
They know a storm was coming.
This will pass in a couple of minutes. It'll be over in a couple of minutes.
It's expected to be a big one.
No, I don't think so.
No?
It doesn't look like there's any lightning in that storm.
Oh, don't tell me, that's what I've come here for.
Oh,
I've come the whole way from Britain to be here.
You've got to be one of the craziest fishermen I've ever met.
If it don't catch no fish.
I'm not surprised.
Have you seen many good strikes, close lightning strikes before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Right out in front of my house. Killed
Really?
2 horses.
Really?
Really? Wow.
Are you not bothered? Does that frighten you a little bit?
Just get used to it, dude.
You ain't gonna know it anyway.
We want it to look a lot more severe than this. And at the moment, this is creating a lot of wind and not a lot else. It's been booming away in the distance. It's just, again, it's died off as we've got, as it's coming close.
Well, I guess we just keep batting on until...
Yeah. Keep going, we won't let it beat us.
You're getting frustrated with a force that you can't predict or manipulate or be in control of?
75% of the time, it's frustrating.
Do that? I'm gonna have a paddy.
All right.
Don't talk to me.
British chasers Alistair and Mark are having better luck and are putting themselves in danger to see the increasing electrical storm.
Well, this is one of the most craziest things I've ever done. We've been treated with a thunderstorm from heaven this afternoon. It's been spectacular. Fingers crossed we don't get struck.
We're 100 miles away from Alistair, and with the storm disappearing, Paul decides we need to head east.
This is it's quite mushy up here, so we're going to try and see developments down here. We're going to sort of head towards that lightning road.
Our last chance of the day is to drive 3 hours across Florida to the Atlantic coast, lightning at night. It's been a frustrating day, but I'm not willing to give up. If I'm going to get close to a nighttime electrical storm, every second counts. I'm in the USA hunting deadly lightning. After being caught in treacherous rainstorms and flooding, I want to see a strike up close. Florida lightning storms are amongst the most impressive in the world. British chasers Alistair Chapman and Mark Humpage are in the middle of a storm.
This is one of the most craziest things I've ever done. It's been spectacular.
Despite the weather, Alistair and Mark are staying put, hoping for a lightning show. We're too far away to join up with them, so we head off in another direction. With time against us, we speed across Florida as fast as we can.
This storm here is sliding up the coast towards us at 24, 25 miles an hour. We're 40 miles away, going towards it at about 50 miles an hour, so we should intercept in 20 minutes. So, really confident lightning on this one.
Yeah. I find out to get excited though, because we've
No,
been
I
so
know.
disappointed.
No, this really is the most severe one we've seen. Look at that on the screen.
As the weather gets worse, I become more confident in Paul's predictions.
This is us here, we're heading south. The storm's heading north. Somewhere in the middle, we'll be able to stop. Should be getting dark by then, and we should be able to watch the lightning.
So just to confirm, the big cloud directly ahead of us is our target storm. We'll start manoeuvring down there at a bit faster speed. Just go right into the heart of this now, so keep filming.
This looks like a good one. If it's spitting out strikes now, we're looking good.
That was lit up.
We're heading straight towards the island storm.
Oh, big lightning.
We're closing down the storm, and I want to drive us right into the heart of it.
That's it, last chance.
This is going to be a view. This is going to be a view and a half. So we're heading south on Highway 1. We've now cut it down to 28 miles.
Determined to reach it in time, I take a few risks.
You're the man. Come on. You really are cut out for this. Triple overtake.
If safe to do so, I'd like to add.
Yeah. Oh, the whole sky lit up there. We've got the big storm in front of us here. You can see in the distance. 26.6 miles now. You know, it's a dangerous storm.
Are we going to get out in it?
If we can get down in time,
as fast as I can.
You're doing really well. 25 miles. All the way around here.
Just hope we catch it before we see, because we've been this close before.
Yep.
And we've lost it. That's what I'm worried about.
Oh, lovely, lovely lightning in front. This could be the icing on the cake. Watching it over the sea, going out to sea, could be amazing. 22 miles now.
But my eagerness to get there proves our undoing.
Gethin, slow down, please stand behind me.
Our driving is spotted by a Florida State Trooper who chases after us. As we're on the side of the road, the storm produces its most powerful bolts.
That was the most amazing lightning I've ever seen. It's like pink.
Yeah, pink. Totally, just the middle of the cloud was just pink.
Come on!
By the time we get to the shore, the storm is dying, and we arrive just in time to witness its final fling.
I just saw a bit of lightning there.
That was the most dramatic lightning I've ever seen in my life. It was incredible. It lit up the whole sky and just looked so fierce. I think now it's a case of kicking back on a beautiful beach in Florida and watch the storm go back to England.
At the same time, Alistair and Mark encounters some phenomenal displays.
What's happening, Mark?
This is totally amazing. It's our last evening of the trip and we have everything. We've got a superb lightning display. It's everything we ever wanted.
Our journey has come to an end. I wish we had come as close to such powerful storms. It's been a fun but frustrating week. I never quite managed to reach an electrical storm in time.
Go.
And so deadly lightning remains as elusive as ever.
Until it comes right up close to me, we've been so close so many times.
But having seen the destruction that a lightning bolt can produce, maybe that's a good thing.
Oh my actual day.
I've met some brave and dedicated.
2 storms on the go, one over there and one over there, and we're right in between and we've got lightning both sides.
And one thing I do know for sure, I never want to get too close to lightning.
A suspicious traveller makes a dash for the exit in the terminal building, and in the car park there's a covert sting operation underway in customs. Up next.